Hello, welcome to the launch broadcast for Mission 33, our first downrange ship landing attempt. You can see the AurigaMAX launch vehicle on the pad with its custom-fit fairing, almost fully fueled, getting ready for its on-time launch just under 5 minutes from now. Today's launch will take one Optics 2 satellite into Earth orbit for CSSE. This is the first of 2 launches scheduled for the Optics 2 network. The Optics 2 payload is part of the Geo-Optics satellite family, designed for Earth observation and advanced imaging. It is focused on environmental monitoring, atmospheric data collection, and precise geospatial analysis. Optics 2 captures high-resolution images and data across various wavelengths to assess climate change, pollution levels, and ecosystem health. It also supports disaster response efforts by monitoring areas affected by natural calamities like wildfires, hurricanes, and floods. Its purpose is to provide crucial insights into Earth's dynamic systems, enabling scientists to track environmental changes with improved accuracy. Today's mission is especially exciting for us at ASE because we plan to attempt the very first demonstration landing on our landing ship, far downrange at sea. Usually we recover the first stages by performing a boost back burn to get them back to the hard ground landing pad located just south of the launch site, but that operation requires there to be excess performance from the vehicle. By landing downrange on a ship, we can carry much heavier payloads because we do not have to save as much fuel for the boost back burn. For this first mission, we do not expect full success. This is a process that will likely take many attempts before we see a booster safe on the deck of the ship. Success for that secondary mission is to get the booster as close to the ship as possible. Even if it doesn't land safely, there is the high chance the recover is unsuccessful, so keep in mind that it is a test. No matter the outcome, it should all be very exciting to watch today. Just passing through 2.5 minutes to launch. The next event we should see before that is the retraction of the strong back, the large black structure next to the rocket. That should occur in about 1 minute. Next up, in about 20 seconds we should hear that the vehicle has transitioned to controlling the countdown itself, by turning over to startup mode.
Vehicles in auto idle. Vehicles in startup.
"30 seconds to lift off. Go Auriga, go Optics 2, go recovery." Beautiful and nominal flight so far. In a moment here we will shut off the first stage engines for main engine cutoff or MECO, followed by stage separation and second stage engine start 1. The booster will perform a partial boost back today, just to shorten the entry burn length and get closer to the ship. Around that time the fairing will separate from the upper stage to expose the optics to satellite to space.
Main engine cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
Booster is beginning the flip just before its partial boost back,
Fairing separation
initiating the
confirmed.
recovery procedure.
Stage 1 boost back startup.
The boost back burn is underway, and will last a little under 10 seconds. The partial boost back burn has been completed. We'll coast with the booster for a little bit, then next up is the entry burn. The entry burn lowers the vehicle's velocity and gets it closer to the target landing site, and also reduces the aerodynamic forces and heating on the rocket. Once again, we will remind you all that this is an experimental recovery attempt, and it is likely it will not land successfully. Now let's watch as B-1003 descends further. The second stage will shut off its engine not long from now, before the first stage landing, which will send it into a fairly long coast phase of about 15 to 20 minutes. Once the coast is done, at its apogee, the engine will reignite to circularize the orbit to 350 by 350 kilometers, followed by the deployment of the satellite. The focus is now on B-1003 as it prepares to enter the atmosphere. The entry burn is coming up, which is only the second to last burn before the final one to bring the stage back home.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
Engine 3 burnout.
Entry burn shut down. Stage 1 landing bird.
Engine 2 burnout. Terminate thrust.
As you saw, we got so incredibly close to the landing ship but was a little bit off due to engine failures. An incredibly successful test in our books. The data we gathered from 1003's descent will be extremely helpful to reaching a successful ship water landing, and we hope the next time does as well if not better. And now let's switch over to the primary mission from Stage 2. Successful circularization burn. Standing by for Optics 2 deployment.
Payload deploy confirmed.
And there you can see the Optics satellite drifting away from our upper stage, completing this mission. Next up will be Optics 2 Mission 2, including another landing attempt, though we may squeeze in another mission if sea asset delays occur. Thank you for joining us as we make history.